Hello. Welcome back guys to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing this screen, then you know which video we're gonna continue. As today we're gonna continue our second part of the application video, where I will be showing you how to fill in all informations, then how to submit or upload the documents, then also submit the application so that you will get an admission if you have a good profile as they expect. Then in the previous video you can just see, at first we also did the requirement analysis in that website, and in the application procedure or in application part 1 we also did the again requirement analysis in the official website of University of Siegen. Then I showed you how to register for this particular portal. If you want that, then please check out our previous video, then come to this, because this will be your second part. Then before we start today's video, if you're new to this channel and you don't know anything about this channel, in this channel we make videos about requirement analysis and also application procedure. In the requirement analysis we just cover all German university which are there for computer science, civil engineering or any of the engineering sciences profile. Then we will also understand what are the course detail and where to find the information about courses, then what are the requirements and registration you need to fulfill in order to get into that particular course. Then upon this you will also get to know what are the deadlines and where to apply, and when the application deadline is finishing. When the application deadline is met or when the application is open, we will also do like this application procedure video, where I will also show you step-by-step procedure on how to apply for that particular college. But yeah, this is the thing we just usually cover in our YouTube videos. So without any delay, we'll get started with today's video. Yesterday we just created this portal and also we logged in. Once we are logged in, we were in this particular page where we have our email ID and everything, username and information, and we click on start application. Once you clicked on start application, then they will usually ask, do you want to enable email notification so that any change in your application happens, then they will email. Or if you are filling it and you logged off and you want to think of some other documents to put and you forgot to submit, then it will also say the deadline is coming nearer, are you willing to submit and other things. So it will be very much helpful, so please make sure you enable it. But I'm just using this as a dummy application, that's the reason I select no, but I suggest everybody else to click on yes, so that you will be having track of your application. Then you can click on save selection. Once you clicked on save selection, in the drop down please select your summer term or winter term. The only application which is open for non-new people is winter semester 2026-2027, and you click on start application. Once you click on start application, this is a portal or this is a section where you can put multiple application for winter semester 2026 or 2027. You can apply for mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, computer science, electrical engineering, how much ever. You can just click on add request and click on apply, and you will be having applicant number. This will be your applicant number, and application number will be different from the application which you are selecting. So we will click on add selection. Then here we select our master degree and the subject is our engineering and hydro environmental extremes. And there are other courses also for computer science, economic, mechanic, nanoscience, nanotechnology, mechatronics, mathematics, or complete mechanical engineering, quantum science, etc, etc. If you want to apply for other courses, you just have to select here the course that you want, but other upcoming application steps will be same. So that's the reason I'm telling you, once I finished with this video, people who want to apply in University of Siegen for any other course, you can just watch this video and apply. So it is straightforward. We select engineering and hydro environment extremes without a major of study. So, and the major of subject is major subject, and full-time, part-time is full-time. Then we select without a major of field study. Then it is consecutive master degree. Then it is master of science in hydroelectronics extremes, and we are admissioning to first semester, not the higher semester, because we are applying for the first time. Then you click on next, and it is admission restricted. So date of my entrance qualification. So here you can just see, please enter the date of your entrance qualification to the university. This is usually the last school you visited before going to university. So I used to explain that way every time, but now I think most of the people who have made mistake, that's the reason they have only given there directly. So they are asking, please enter the entrance qualification to the degree that you have done. So the degree that you have finished already is bachelor degree, but for that bachelor degree to start, what is the entry qualification that you did? The thing that you did is schooling certificate, which will be 12th or PUC in Karnataka, which is pre-university college, or your 12th standard. So here you need to fill your 12th standard details. So acquired in, which is in abroad, and the country is India. That's where we got our second PUC. Then the university entrance qualification is university entrance abroad general, and the average grade of university entrance qualification is, again, you have to convert from CGPA to or percentage to GPA, but they have also mentioned please enter the grade of entrance qualification. This must be between 1 to 4. A maximum of 1 decimal point is allowed. Okay, if your grade are in different scale and if you don't know how to enter it, please enter directly 1. Then they will check or they will work on it together. So you just click on 1 and they will convert by yourself, because you will be uploading your second PUC in percentage way. Then they will convert themselves. That's the reason I always say please read in the I mark. Then the finishing date is 2016, or when you finished your second PUC. Okay, so usually I finished in second PUC on 2016, so that's the reason I am selecting this. So I selected this and you can click on next. Once you clicked on next, then you will be having your study location and what are the bachelor degree that you have finished and those information that you need to give. So we will take a moment and fill everything, then I will show you how to fill in all information. Now here you need to give the information about your bachelor degree, because we already given information about 12th standard or your pre-university college, which will be your school living certificate. So have you completed your bachelor degree at University of Siegen or any other German university or foreign university? We have completed our bachelor degree in university which is not in Germany, so that's the reason we have selected that. Then you can click on next. Once you clicked on next, then it will ask for the information that you need to give about the bachelor degree. So one thing is, what is the subject that you are studying? People who are studying here, who wants to study this particular course, then you need to choose from civil, mechanical or computer science or environment. So please select these subjects, or please, if you have done these subjects, then it is good. As I have done electrical engineering, I'm just showing you the dummy application. That's why I selected other subject and I gave electrical engineering. If your degree is not mechanical engineering, or say example, it's not mechanical engineering, it's industrial engineering, which is also similar to mechanical engineering. As there is no option, then you can click on again other subject, then select here the industrial engineering, or write industrial engineering below. That's the reason I have showed you. Then the date of final degree, when you have finished your degree. So I have finished my degree in 2020. That's the reason I have given information here. Then you need to give your grades in GPA. And here you can just see they have given TUM application or TUM formula directly, which we usually use to convert it in the application portal itself. So which I use always. So you need to give 1.7 and you already know how to convert it. They have also given the information in next page how to convert. I will also show how to convert. University of College, where you have studied. I studied in Vishwashraya Technological University, and it's a university, but I studied in Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering. The college is differ from university, because if your college itself is university, then give it, but usually the college will be affiliated to some particular university which is in your state. So please make sure you give your university that you have got your degree certificate or your marks card and the university address. Then you can click on next. Once you clicked on next, here you will have the information about how to convert CGPA to GPA, where you have to give the same information that you give in your TUM official grade converter tool. What is the best possible grade, what's the minimum passing grade, and how much you have achieved in your degree. Then you can click on next. Once you clicked on next, it's all about experiences and filling the documents. Industrial international experience if you have, and it is not mandatory, because you can just see there is no information or the requirement that we saw that you need to have any physical experience. But usually people who have done 4 years of engineering, they would have done 6 months of internship. So usually I suggest everybody to put your internship as an experience and select in the first section of experience A, give your 6 months of internship. And if you have professional experience more than 2 years, 3 or 4 years, then you can use experience B or experience C, how much ever experience that you need to fill, and give it here. Then you can click on next. Once you clicked on next, then you need to fulfill your IELTS academic and IELTS requirement. Here you can just see the B2 level that they are asking is IELTS 6. So if you have IELTS 6, then you are well and good, you can give it here. And we also saw the module handbook or the medium of instruction certificate is not valid, so please don't apply with medium of instruction certificate. Then you select IELTS academic that we have done, result 7, and upload your IELTS certificate. Then you can click on next. Once you clicked on next, then you need to fill in the bachelor degree details or bachelor degree certificate, your transcript of record. In this transcript of record itself, your grade conversion information will be there. If it is not there, then please upload in in the additional documents which you can upload maximum 5 files. So one is your experience, another internship, another module handbook, everything whichever you want to upload, please upload the up to 5 maximum files that you want to upload. Say SOP, LORs, whichever you want to upload, CV, everything. And you can also combine 6 document in one PDF and also upload if you want to upload. Then you can click on next. Once you click on next, here is the main information or the main important document that every college wants now is APS for India, Chinese and Vietnamese people. Then you can click on next. Once you click on next, your application is almost done, where you have to check for the complete application overview. Just check if you have filled in all information correctly and the information that you have given is legible, and you have to give the consent that the information, everything that I have submitted is correct and it is legible and I can prove by my documents. Then you can click on submit the application. Once you click the submit the application, your application will be submitted. If any changes happens in your application, then your email notification will blink and you will get an email notification saying that your application status has changed. Please check if you have got the admission or not. But yeah, that's the reason, that's the thing I just wanted to mention you guys in today's video, where we talked about the second part of application video. Hope you guys enjoyed it.